My name is Delores, taken alive. I grew up in southwest of Little, way out in a country home. And I grew up with my parents, Wallace Helper and Julia Helper, and my grandparents are Amos Doggygol and Margaret Doggygol, whom I have learned so much from them, taught me so much. So that's how I grew up. And I ride the bus to Little Day School, which is 12 miles from our home to the school. So I ride the bus every day with my brother. And when I had finished 8 years at Little School, then I went to a high school at Wokpala, and I stayed in a dormitories called St. Elizabeth Mission, and where the church, just the church still stands. And that's where I was there for 4 years. And in the summertime, I'm home with my parents. So when I graduated from high school, my grandfather had a lot of questions for me. You know, what I have learned, how I have gotten along in that home, and what are the things that they taught us. Is it like a home life situation in a dormitory? These were all asked of my grandpa. And he said, don't ever lose your Lakota language. Always remember and speak your Lakota language, because that is your language. So, and then the white man's language will be your second language. And then he said to me, no matter how educated you are, in order for you to translate our Lakota language, which is ours, but if I speak my truest Lakota language, you won't be able to translate that, he said to me. So I really, he didn't really explain it to me about that old language that he talked about. And he went on to tell me a lot of stuff about our way of life. And I think up to this now, that's how my living style is what he told us and what they taught us as growing up. And we always honor what Sunday is, because after we have been Christianized, our belief is in the Sunday of what Christianity have really taught us. So we really honor that. And my father especially always says, when you hear that church bell, that means you have to go to church now. So on Saturday before Sunday, we always have to get ready for church. And everybody goes to church. So when the bell rings, it echoes through that valley where I grew up. And my father used to say, see, you hear the bell now? That says, Upo, Upo. It says, come now, come now. So that's how I grew up out in a country home.